Zdravím všechny, co se nimi kanál, tady ze Strese, vítejte u dalšího pokračování našich dobrodružství v Genshinu. Dneska se věnujeme další porci dobrodružství. Za posledních pár dílů jsme prošli hodně bočního kontentu. Nějaký ty eventy i dokonce. A dneska začneme podobnýma věcma. A za prvý začneme něčím, co se to objevilo něco nedá. Dále budeme pokračovat v něčím v Sumeru, ale o takovej menší misdirection, protože se vrátíme k tatarsunský chujovině. Protože ano, uplynulo několik dní a magicky se to tam zase objevila další část. The test went very smoothly indeed. The cup have been purified. All we need to do now is to plant our root inside and we can begin in earnest. However, we must avoid those pesky fatui. It seems that we'll have to take a long way. This thing is rather bulky, so it would be best for us to ensure that there is a smooth path for us to take as we move it inside. As such, I would like you to re-enter the Mikage furnace to investigate. If you encounter any broken paths, please help to restore them. I have yet to decide our route, but having more roads open to us could not hurt. I'm no expert in fixing roads, you know. You didn't have to restore them to perfect reliability. Just place a layer of wooden planks or something, so we can move this device across. As you just grabbed wooden planks from nearby, I'll remain here to try and make our machines as reliable as can be. Collect planks. Cool. Bonus ores. Wrong one.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
You can't run! Well,
Yes, stone.
Things are about to get dicey.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here.
looks like I
Windblade.
got too far.
Just liquido.
Emerge. Right here. Out of my sight. Emerge. Right here.
To bude majestie ledová, ne vodní.
Leave it up to me. A sight to behold. Right now. Right here. Out of my sight. Be gone.
Tak nesnáším at její hápka.
Emerge. This is Her Majesty's gift. I must leave no stone unturned. This body belongs to ice and snow.
There we go. Úspěšně jsem dobil dřevo. To je jenom lístek.
Take it easy.
Repair the paths. A kde je ta chujovina?
Take it easy.
Hey. The path is repaired. To je nějaký tohle ten chuj, ja? Bob, na druhou stranu to nedám ani omylem. Jaké urychlení? Ne. Je to všechno na dlouho. How am I supposed to fucking get there?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Cool. No. Žádný frostbite se nevede. There we go. Head to the roads, they're as smooth as it can be. Alright, then let's set off at a brief wait. Wait a minute, are you backing off? I'm thinking of all the things that could possibly happen, you know? I have an important job. For example, what if masked lunatics extracted a core already? Blah blah blah. Or maybe the legendary serpent is gonna resurrect itself. Get a hold of yourself, Xavier. Sorry, my old habits are at camp again. I was envisaging the worst case scenario. I'll make some plans, and once the time comes, let's go and put an end to this. Please go well, please go well, please go well. Takže po to pořád nebudeme mít pokoj. Cool. Tak, tohle byla taková rozehřívačka pro dnešní díl. A jak mohl napovědět úvodní záběr, tak se vrátíme tady na Mawavima Forest. A budeme se věnovat Aranara věcem a jejich plethorou questů, sidequestů, který se jich nějak týkají, který musím udělat, abych donutil dostatek těch milých mužíčků jít na tu oslavu. Not a friend here, come to play games? What are we playing? Small wooden chest. Gunlara is as fast as they send. And then the Gunlara's friend is finished, there's Gunlara's friend.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
That might not have been it. To je nějaký the final chapter. Ow, right. The floaty. Why? Ow, floaty. I don't know, I've been waiting here for a long time. I have. We have also been looking for you a long time. Ow. Aranga, the bean, I'm not. Au. Ona zemřela při tom dialogu. Soft or fluffy, white mushroom? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Paimon? The silhouette doesn't resemble white mushroom. No, it does not. Závěr na nic. Once again, I'm Lumina. And Paimon is Paimon. Prostě Paimon prostě předstírat, že Paimon má výpadky paměti a prostě to je ten joke. Prostě, once again, I'm Lumina, if you forgot. My friends, Narumara must admit, they are ones who led you here. Yes, we met your two little friends. They said you could meet you here. Welcome to Maritimia Forest, my garden. This is my flora mushrooms vents here because this here Marituama protects the forest, so we can gather with friends to help thrive. But we can give Narumara. Já nesnáším tyhle ty týpky. So what do you want? Chase away fungi? Yes, correct, you are. Oni nedělají tomu lesu dobře, chtějí, aby jsme zlikvidovali ty houby a sáhodlouze tady bude říkat, co všechno se s tím lesem děje, když tu jsou houby, co by se mohlo dít, když tu nebudou. A všechny ty spirituální věci. Je toho na mě až moc, ale můžete si to pauzovat, když jste to chtěli číst. Já jenom si z toho budu brát ten základní point. Je Regina Grass. I pointed to you, I take you to see. We find it and then what? Make it and its other two friends into our home, then open the path. Buzz or vines leads to Marituama, Osanorama. You mean path? Yes, flat stripe with no grass. A path. No, I don't like plants. Only this time I already said, no, everyone is also urging me. Flowers and trees. So you're going to us? Why us? Golnara Vichmaknara Varuna, save the forest, save us, must be. For some reason that last pause really annoys us. Já tam pořád nejsem prostě. Jenom Paimon a tenhle ten mužíček a that's it. Please trust Aranga, let Aranga bring you there. Whoa, by the looks of your eagerness must be something very serious, yes. Too bad the moon. Humane time's running out. I'll take it to the Anja grass. Eventually, the Anja grass will fall because fulfillment, not death.
Quietly now.
Link někde tady. Je.
Take it easy.
To je tam nahoře. Jestli je to tam nahoře, tak se tam prostě portnu. Je taky dobrý point. Až nahoru mi to ty hajzly dají. Hodně beden na budoucí kolektování. Here it is, Yajina grass. It's protected. Unseal it and then we can talk. Já nevím, co je ta kusava. Je to tohle? Ne. Co je kusava? What am I supposed to do?
Take it easy.
Nevede mě to nějakým určitým směrem? Já nějaký dendro budu potřebovat. Mě aspoň nechali na pokoji. Kusavarangara. To vysvětlím. When you travel with Karanga, you can use the Kusa to call upon his power on the special platforms. Jo, takže to je nějaká separátní gadget věc, jo. Miliony gadgetů. Pořád s tím musím přepínat sem tam. No. Special platforms. Který special platforms? Si? Tady není nic. Lžete mi. You lie. Tady prostě vůbec nic není. Potřebuji dvě určité věci a jedna postava splňuje obě dvě.
Yes.
Ty, potřebuju tebe. Potřebuju teda dendro a teleportaci. Tu chvíli počkám.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Tak zemři. No. Au. Nic se nestalo. Jestli mě zatáhne do kombatu, tak to bude muset hod přitvrdit. This one. Dáš tady nahoře u tohohle teleportu. Nemůžete dodávat všechno nízko nebo nějak dost normálně? Ne, prostě jedno úplně nahoře, jedno úplně dole, další zase úplně nahoře. Tady to prostě nebudu špolat. Tak skoč rovně. Jo, ještě mě tady budou otravovat tyhle ty mrtky. Jsem tady na vyvýšenině, se jich nemůžu zbavit. Well. Ty můžete mě nechat bejt, když tam ani nejsem. No, fucking finally.
There is no escape.
Right. Jdi do háje, ty zmetku. No, já se tam teď ani nedostanu. No, můžu zase jít zpátky a začít od znova. Musím vzít tu.
Kamisato Ayaka. Press.
Musím vzít tuhletu, abych to přeglajdoval. Či jak to vůbec není možný. No. To bude zase někde v prdeli, ne? A tady je ta květina. Která vypadá pořád stejně jako předtím. A tady to jsou dokonce tyhle ty přítažný body, no ne. Jako u těch předchozích dvou se jako nemohli přetrhnout. No, konečně. Popovídáš se s kytkou, jasně. Vykamera Shroomkin game is... grass, the edging grass, white mushroom silly, but you don't worry. Man sees... Doesn't Anga still need to catch up on what time to the edging grass? Aranga whispers to the plant for a while. Willing to remember, he said. And thank you. Next, let's do Jamikamaras. Then lead the way, Little Bean. I'm not Little Bean. Floaty is mean. Okay, Paimon is mean. Tak. There we go. Over here. Naravarana's memory cup grows here, so name is Jamakamara's protecting from the bad guys. But where my book of is? Talking in this way as well, Paimon is. Hey, that's none of your business. That is what's for Marana, so we must infuse Arama into Jamikamara. Open the path for us. Once Jamikamara remembers it all, then we go in and risk in Marituama. What is it? The essence of memory, messenger drives with elixir, his memories to make Arama. 3 types of plants are required: Yajina grass and its friends, Barsam flower and Zora mushroom. This under the moonlight, precious materials will be complete. This it will awaken the memory, about 10 memory. There is a memory dead, frozen, made not a belief, or lost, made not a belief, but it is life, flowing, not lost. Yes, I get it. What's the wisdom? Wisdom, floating memory, wisdom, stagnant wisdom. Dismeko in the land of wisdom, tak wisdom vydával smysl. But first we must have Arahoma to awaken, to už říká po třetí. Jo. Aby jsme awakenuli něco, nějaký vzpomínky, tak musíme pochytat 3 kytky. Musíme tu počkat do půlnoci for no reason. Perform the ritual. Please let it be over. They're here. Yes, here. Here you are. Welcome, you. Welcome. Arahama ritual is about to begin. What are you waiting for? Aren't you guys really anxious to hold that ritual? Still waiting for a little bit, we can. Grateful we are. We'll give you gifts. Precious gifts. Don't get too excited, Paimon. It might not be what you think. Our gifts are precious. They have life compared to dead things. Living things are more worth. And like I said, it's the most precious things. Yes, we are grateful, so I give you this. What is this? It's a memory, a remembrance, I call it. Creatures that forget easily are, so must remember. Aranga's remembrance is this flower cannot blow away, the ad oblivione cannot destroy. Ad oblivione? Yes, the wind that flows forever, the 1,000 winds that return to one, but he lose me. White float you will know in future, and me, he is my flower. You won't forget your flowers. Are you upset? No, very happy. Won't forget you at all. I'll give you my flower too. Please accept it. I want to give you meaty bugs, but Aranga said not like flowers. Takže jsme všichni dali flowers. Are you ready for the ritual? Yes. Let's end this thing. Let's start the ritual. Come, dreams of the garden, memories of the forest. Come, wind that doesn't return, water that doesn't flow backwards. Come, sweet dreams and bitter aftertastes. Farewell, let us say, old leaves, swollen fruit, drifted dreams, fallen flowers. Wait, let us. Seasons of rain returns, plants rejoice. The pomegranate sings, the apples clap. Arahoma, Aranara elixir, Arangasora. Flower gifted you by Arenkin. Keeperů. Well, the potion is ready. Shh, don't disturb them. Oh. Yeah, we're finished. We're finished. We totally noticed you. Next we'll go offer the potion to the Jamikomaris. Save our dream garden together. Yes, I wanted to say the same thing and repeat it again. After exit to the Jamikomara. Jo, to je někde za mnou celou dobu, jo? Shut up. This is the place. Offer the aroma over here. Offer the aroma over here. It has accepted you, Jamikomaras. OK, jsem vyrostl další houbu. Svět se updateuje. Whoa, what's going on? Everything okay? That was sudden. Yeah. Okay, next, enter the Morty Arena. It's, right? It's Mavitima. How do you actually remember? The words stand out. Yes, go in, fight Maran, fight the mushroom people. Memory, sacrifice, death and life. But, we will. Whatever. We will do whatever you want. Just stop talking. Kusava. Sice jsem to tam měl celou dobu. Jo, ta houba prostě vyrostla přes to celý až sem. Reach Mawatiwama. It looks super bad, but my mind believes there's nothing to be afraid of. Tady je ten Dendrokulo. This ends of memories and Paris Kusava. Only with this can we defeat the Marana. Yes, let's use the Kusava right now. If I go to adventure on one last adventure with all three of them, use the Kusava the appropriate place to get power of the three Arana. By switching the abilities, you can choose the Arana whose help you will need. What? Clean the pollution caused by the withering. Jo, ale to, který já potřebuju. Kvůli vykliknutí to nebylo. Jo, Ečkem to přehazuju. Jo, Green Boy dělá tyhle ty věci, ale z toho nic nebylo. Pollution cleaning, rozumíme. Can you fix these things? Nope. Can you fix these things? Nope. Can you fix these things? Yes. Mushroom person. Kdyby aspoň přistál na zemi a nelevitoval. Byl tisíckrát přímočařejší. No. Jako tady mám dělat co? Tady prostě nic není. Je to nějaký shooter. Děláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Děláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Děláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Děláš s tím něco ty? Jo. Glend. To má rychlejší. Ui.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Where did he go? Tamhle šel.
Hold the line! Shine down!
Tak, co chceš ty? Já se ti mám fixnout tuhletu věc. Uděláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Uděláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Uděláš s tím něco ty? No, ono to je spravený. Já to je spravený. Já, tak je. Uděláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Uděláš s tím něco ty? Ne. Uděláš s tím něco ty? Jo. Plants will grow back, we promise.
Take flight! This may hurt a little. Make yourselves a room! Torn to oblivion! Illusion!
Gotovo.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Tak, co pak máš dalšího bludičkáři? Come on, move it! There's one more. Hej, náhodně jsem to trefil. Jo, jedna šipka ukazuje ke každý, když to ukazuju naprosto opačně.
Rest and rebuild! So rude! Whirling snow! I have dishonored.
Již, můžete mě nechat bejt? Prostě budu takhle spamovat. Hotovo. Clear the last withering zone a ty si zalez do tohohle píčovince. Tak dole uprostřed, I see. Jo, jasně. Žádný z nich nemá žádnou identitu. Jenom výmysl.
There is no escape.
Hold the line. Tourists, bring refuge.
Now you shall perish.
Done.
Shine duck.
Rest and rebuild. Yeah. Everyone hold hands.
Okay, what do I do? Tady nic není. Nejbližší až tady, jako to mám celý prostě sprintnout celou tu cestu. No. Dalo se to sprintnout. Ding. Celá podzemní mega kaverna je vyčištěna. Withered kusava. The three little guys probably died.
Today is a lucky day.
Talk to Aranara. Ještě celá ta hora prostě, tak ještě se teleportnu nad to a tak vezmeme to hezky ze zhora, takže to nemusím lézt ani vymýšlet, co se tam vlastně děje. Wait. Oni se portujou. Je to tady u vchodu. Je to na konci té chodby. Ne, ono to je tady vevnitř. Zip. Thank you. What all have you done? Free of the burden. Shmati Mama is very happy. Yes. It's... Yes. Yeah, rest more. Bask in the sun. Martin Martin is our company. She just woke up and has lots of stories. Oh, stories. Yeah, we are finished. You can continue. My budeme dělat další věci. Okay, we got it. If I forget you, as I remember when I hear a song. I sacrifice for goodness, keep the memories. You guys will forget, won't you? Why do you look sad? Don't be sad, we're still going to play at the festival. Memories, we experience stories. Yeah, but we should be worried. It's okay, but you're so used to it. Yes. Přestaňte povídat o memories a těch věcech. We get it. But you still need to talk to us. Já vím. Já u toho chci nechat, jenže vy pořád melete pantem. The Jasmine's Whisper a něco, co je příliš dlouhý. The Jasmine's Whisper, the pomegranates are glad. Complete Agnihotra Sutra. Dokončil jsem jeden hodně dlouhý chain quest. A zbývá nám tu už jenom... Jo, ten jeden je ten celkovej a... Měli jsme tu 3. Tamten, Vimanagama a Varunagata. A my jsme úspěšně splnili tamten. Takže zbývají ze 3 už jenom 2. Varunagata a Vimana Agama. First chapter. To je tak dlouhý. Varunagata... Intermittent train, the spore spreading all cars with the Varuna contraption. Arnar trying to fix up the machine for Vana and Festival. A tohle to je s tím velkým ruin golemem. Tohle vypadá je zajímavě, že to bude zajímavý, takže si to necháme na poslední, na jako grand conclusion. Prší. A my do tady nahoře. Prosím, dosáhni tam, jinak vás zabiju, dosáhni tam, výborně. Strange rain hasn't made the fungi stronger. Spíš Ayaku to udělalo stronger. There is still one more. Tenhle ještě je udělal silnější. Ne. Ayaku to udělalo silnější. Dendroklo. Tak, když je to v podstatě nekonečný rain, tak ho můžu do nekonečna freezovat. Done. We should get to the rest stop. Je ve stromě nějaký ten dendrokulo. Jo, to je na tom druhém ještě vyšším stromě, never mind. Where do we go? Tam dolů. Yep. Lower. This is the rest. There are some signs that are not over here. The Warner contraption looks even more impressive from up here. The pressure is so intense. Paimon, watch out in case you get sucked in. That won't happen. I hope. We made an agreement. We'll meet up at the rest stop after healing the contraption's branches and leaves. Then you'll banish the bad guys and heal it. What do you mean by the contraption's branches and leaves? The contraption branches and leaves are everywhere. They give the machine power to turn black rain into good rain. Good rain then gives life. Like how rainwater flows into stream and then into lake, the branches gather bits and pieces that go into the contraption. Contraption is no longer working. Have broken branches, blocked rainwater. Jo, je to rozbitý, my to musíme spravit. That's basically what happens when you starve. It's like what you say, there's roadblocks. I need to clear all the roadblocks to keep it going. We just need to find another path then. Who decided we had to take this route anyway? Yeah, who decided this route? Anyway, we need to real the branches leaflings, right? Yes. Arpandu will take my man Lumina there. Wrong button. Ten kula je tady. Let. Fine. Si obličíme.
Let's go. Time is against.
There we go. Tired of your bullshit. I never thought that we find them place like this. Are you sure these branches and leaves? They look like stones. Stone leaves, stone branches, that's the one and the same. So it's like a big tree. That's how this is. Oh, no, it's much more than that. It's not strong enough. Well, you are not kinda small, don't worry, just leave this. Maybe I'm going to solve this problem first. Už aby byl ten festival. Já tam můžu rotovat. Yeah, make the tree leaves turn towards the branch. This should do the trick. Thank you. Leave the rest to us. I did it before, but it doesn't have to work. After signing the kid, I'm gonna say, "Oh, the sun rises again." Wait, that's like when the sun never rises again. There's no need to be afraid. Lumina is golden like the sun. Now we're return the moon and sun to us. Don't worry, we'll handle everything. A teď prosím. Další část. That was interesting. You could learn some fancy footwork from our Paimon. Yeah, great idea. I mean, marks will be good for you given how much you eat. Hey, Paimon's been running everywhere. That counts. Still, this won't be enough to fix the contraption, will it? There are 3 more places like this. Bundles in a will become more dangerous with the strange rain. Check on them. Takže ostatní se o tom měli postarat a ty ostatní pravděpodobně mají nějaký problémy, takže to musíme udělat za ně. Yes. Jeden je v tahle těch a druhý je tady těch a Archonty je tady v tom Groves of Dreams. The Dream Yard. Pak zpátky to the rest stop, you can count on us. Já mám tu několik těch míst, ne, jenom tady. Takže poblíž Pardis Ei. To the Grove of Dreams. Yep, goodbye. We can't see him. Did you drill a hole in the ground or something? Let's take a look around. There he is. You must be Arancula. Not a discount Arancula. What should Arancula do? Don't run away. Barbatos where you will be here. Since I told you, you must be good, Nara. You must be trusting, aren't you, Arancula? What if Lemon is a bad Nara? The gold Nara is deceiving. Gold Nara is a bad Nara? Paimon feels bad. Don't listen, Paimon. I'm a good Nara. Gold Nara is a very good Nara. Think I'm Arakunda. Nara Lumina is much taller than Arakunda. And Paimon is small, so Paimon Arancula isn't afraid. Hey! Small Paimon, big energy. So I guess Paimon really is quite small. You'll be in trouble if you look down on Paimon. Getting back to the point, ready to fix the contraption. There should be branches and leaves. Jo, jsme tu, aby jsme udělali to samý, prostě ty kamenný hlavolisty natočili správným směrem. Jsme tu, aby jsme to udělali za tebe a ty nám řekneš, kde to je, že to je někde a že to má možná nějaký problém. Yep, fungi! jak je to prostě předpověděl. He is chased by a bad guy, hidden in the soil, but got dug out. Yeah. Something drifted on bad guy's mouth when hot and smelled like rotten fruit. Whoa. If the Arancula would have died if he didn't run away. What does this have to do with Paimon? Alright, Paimon doesn't get it. Arancula is more powerful than Paimon. The cell was almost eaten by a bad guy. Paimon is way too small. You're strong, Lemon. You'll protect Paimon, right? You can always run away first. Paimon won't run away. Paimon won't. Right? But too many bad guys. Gondara is the only one. You especially scared of fungi? Yes. It's so nice to be Paimon as an excuse. It's got feeling itself a safe road. I'm quite good at beating things up. Yes. Many times. Be safe on the road then. Konečně. Move forward without being noticed. Okay. A tam musíme asi dovést a nechat ho to udělat. Aranara is so small, so it's natural to be scared of fungi several times their size. I'm not afraid, of course not. Safe place. Můžu s tebou parkourovat? Přes co všechno mě bude následovat. Somebody help me. Wow, really? Já se pohnu dopředu a já ho tam prostě nechám. Jo, je to magicky. Very brave and not scared, just like Verona. We notice. Whoops.
Speed of light.
There we go. Donna is not Vanna now. There are too many bad guys who messed up the garden. All the sun itself, but the plants, they are all gone now. Move forward without being noticed. Shh, Maria. Kolik toho s ním budu muset ujít. No ten mě ani neviděl. Něco, co bych na tohle potřeboval? Waterwalking. Je trošku adjustnem grupu. Nebo nebo kdo. Dáme tu grupu do původní podoby a vypůjčíme si lumininu grupu. No tady necháme. Tady dáme tebe. Jak nahoru. Rozvíš jak moc nahoru. Já mám nějaký svoje travel path. Tam ten krouží kolem tady toho keříku. Tady ten cestuje po této ulici. Done. Bad seeds. No trees can grow from bad seeds. Neříkej. And the memory stone that lay left for another Varuna. We're finally here. Having discovered avoiding fight wasn't so bad. Think of it as a process of saving up some emergency rations in the forest. This is the memory stone. It looks like a stone monument. Lumina, hulking up the bad seeds. Archonů just left the rest of it would be easy as pie. Poof. Thank you. This memory stone remembers everything Varuna does. And it's a really important, not forgetful creatures. Compared to the forest. Yes. Memory stone very important. The memory is very important. The monument is really great. It's not quite the same. We've seen the statue of specific faces before, like the statue of the seven. Yeah, now that we heard Narvanu in the story, don't you want to know what they look like? Or the music, so they'll scale in other areas. Maybe they can make lifelike statues too. I'd love to see them if they have any. Right? Brununa, Goldnara, well, you know, they are could just be too advanced for you. Guess we can heal Brununa contraption branches now, right? Yes. Find the branch. Kapala Lotus. Je houbovník. Find the branch. Wait, quest area reached. Je cave, samozřejmě, že je tu cave. This is where it was hidden. Totally wouldn't have found the way. The leaves. Thank you. Make the leaves turn towards the branch. Yep. Já musím otočit nějak z dálky? Why? Jeden. Dva. No tak. No tady chvíli počkám.
Here you are.
There we go. Kde je ten třetí chujovinec? Tady je to schovaný. A dvakrát dokonce. A jděte do někam. Done. We're back. You can handle everything from here. Yeah. Everything will fine. Hope the forest will return to normal. There was a time before Varuna, and it was sad. Varuna then came, and everything was fine. Return to the rest stop, Darancula? Sure. I guess I'm supposed to. Follow Arancula back to the rest stop. Memory of Stone, complete. Takže to mám... Jo, tady akorát ty subquesty. Well. A to je veškerý čas, který jsem pro tento díl ochoten tomu věnovat. Protože tím jsme dokončili part 1, co se týče náplně dnešního dílu. A budeme se v druhé půlce, zhruba stejně dlouhý, co doteď, věnovat druhé části, která nás zavede sem. Protože se vrátíme do pouště, aby jsme pokračovali v hlavní lince. Je ten den. Samozřejmě, jak to je vždycky, tak pojedeme hlavní linku z první půlky mini lesní mužičci, druhá půlka hlavní linka a bude to všechno tak dlouhý, že nám to vyjde na 3 kousky. Takže 3 díly za sebou teďkon bude hlavní linka. Protože prostě Sumeru questy very big. A budou tu liney, které nebudu muset namlouvat, anebo prostě nějak jim brát zřetel, prostě budu moct absorbovat tu story. Tak. Jenom na menší rekapitulaci. Poslední věci. Entrusted by Isaac, resident of Aru Village, což je myslím nějaký kluk, malej. You and Sino begin to look for clues about the village keepers.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
A odejde. And he leaves! He says he has nothing to report and he leaves. Shani.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those views.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are...
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw
Yes, we get it. It's very
He happened to
touching.
be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha.
Takže nám vůbec nepomohla a ještě do nás vsunula nějakou story, která byla irrelevantní. Cool. Uj! Končíme kolečko.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. The
Yes.
last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. It might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Ten vůbec o tom neví.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the... I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family.
Wow, what a nice guy. Okay, thank you, sir.
Nice guy, ale fucking useless. Absolutely fucking useless. Nic tam vůbec ani neřekl. What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Okay. Chapter 3, Act 4. King Deshret and the Three Magi. Král Deshret a tři mágové.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now,
Damn.
repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Yup. Surprise.
Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Žum. Je tam rozseká na kousky.
Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Okay.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, It's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more.
Got it! At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The Academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
Okay.
That scared my mother half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing we're on the same side, right?
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes. We'll find something there.
Very well.
Isaac! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Proč nám to nemůžeš jenom ukázat? Tohle to vypadá jako dostatečná barabizna. Tam tím směrem nic není a tam tím taky ne. Fajn. Já se vrátím. Nemůžeš tam prostě jít, já nechci jít s tebou. Teď je za mnou.
He likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Jdi za mnou pořádně. Jdi za mnou už. Fakt do téhletý cavey, jo. Že následuj mě, já z tebe chytnu mrtvici, ty vole. No, fucking finally.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
Já tohle klůka rozsekám v jednou, ty vole.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Didn't you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
Definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
Huh?
Yes.
You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tighnari didn't lecture you, too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tighnari's house?
It was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for a clue. If we run more efficient, we split up. Wait. And then Dracula. Observe the footprints. The footprints are clear. Daily necessities. Jedno a už se všichni zažerou.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away, so that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it truly to resurrect King Deshret after all?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa.
Shut up.
Better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever...
Let's head to
Yes.
Aru village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholar.
Dovede prostě někam out and away. There we go. Den Dracula. Já, cestovní jelen, výborně.
Take it easy.
Jo, to hlavně pohybuje vzduchem rychleji než glider, takže to je taky velmi useful. Uí. Jo, Candice je mezi tím v centrále pořád chillujou.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd
Wow.
be my choice too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Yes, sure.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
Of
course
we haven't
not.
seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Yes, někdo je luruje
I
tím
see.
stentem.
So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
How?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern,
Aha.
so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Haha! Extra lead, yes!
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
I feel like I've heard those names somewhere before.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dia, Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Sino, please don't take offense. I'm sure Dia just wants to help everyone solve their problem as quickly as possible. That's why she can be so straightforward at times.
I don't mind.
Ah, I see. Well, from the way you were staring out into the distance, I thought you might have been mulling over Dia's words.
No, I'm used to being treated that way. It's natural to fear strength. I take no objection to it.
Cool. Go to Caravan Rebot. Tak, tam budeme. A hned v bráně se něco stane.
Here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Sure do.
Everyone's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
Jaká
I know what
zeď.
you mean. I had the same question every time
Ah,
I walked
tohle.
this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
Částečně?
It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, Us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh.
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Ask Dia's acquaintances for clues.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Never mind.
And who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days, so you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Okay. Go to the place Saki mentioned. A to je jak daleko? 100 metrů.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on, a wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders.
New punch.
Everybody stand back!
Take that!
Gotcha!
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari's one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day. Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word. Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the village keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry! I'll tell you everything I know, please. Just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind! Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, You've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time, so clearly I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk!
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean, some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the Radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then, why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, let's go!
Tak, dnešní banner je pořád žongli banner, u kterého jsme byli tak přešťastný to, že nám dropnul žongli. Ale máme tu Noel, Saju a tohohle novýho týpka. Takže procesem eliminace se přesuneme na Tartaglia banner a budeme doufat v tohohle novýho týpka, že se nepřidá k těm forstárům, který nemám, k těm pár vzácným. Protože většinou jsem vždycky byl nějak schopen je vykřesat štěstím anebo overspendingem na ty banery. Takže dáme tam půl. Vyloženě chci tohleto forstárového kluka z Fontainu. Nemělo by to být tak těžký, teoreticky, ale když budu mít smůlu, tak budu mít smůlu. Prosím, God of Luck and Holiness, please give us good loot. Když dropne Saju, tak pravděpodobně full, Noel bude definitivně full. What? Si děláte srandu. Si děláte už země, si už děláte země prdele. Jako jak? Tohle je méně pravděpodobný, než chytit zemna střízlivýho. What the fuck? How? How? Well, I guess I got it. Mám další vodní postavu, Tartaglia Childa. Nebo Child. Já říkám Childa. Okay. What the fuck is happening? What is this? Co se tu děje? Já absolutně nevím. Já absolutně nevím, co se děje. Já získám obě dvě 5-star postavy z jednoho charakter banner prostě rolu. What the fuck? Okay. I suppose there's not gonna be anything now? Dobře, to nepočítal, že vůbec... Saju se ještě přidá. Takže Saju už máme plnou. A bonusový, tyhle ty konverty. To je stejně Ningguang a Jinkyu, nebo Ningguang, tu už máme plnou a Jinkyu je to dálně na hovno. Tady si doplníme tady. To je další na 2 máme. Už to zase šplhá k 50, tady máme zatím 44. Takže velmi zásobený. Well, we got him. Member of the Harbingers number 11, also known as Childa. His name is highly feared on the battlefield. Co potřebuješ na levlení? Starkonče z pláží, těch mám nahromaděných dost, abych byl na většinu level upů v pohodě. A tyhle ty medaile, kterých mám miliardu. A potřebuje oceánida. Oceanid. Jop. A samozřejmě vodní krystály, který taky moc nemám. Mám hodně těch, ty by měly být úplně v pohodě. A tyhle co? Těch moc nemám. Gnagrizace je úplně lukař. A matně si pamatuju, že má mílý skill, že pak je jakože na blízko. Okay, když šoupnem nějaký luk, vůbec nevím, který pro tebe je, tak ti prostě nějaký šoupnu. Z toho nějaký ten novej. Scion of the Blazing Sun. Krytry, tohle ten dál tak. Moon's Moon třeba. Prozatím ti šopnu tenhle, pak když tak změním názor. Má prostě tady to +1 od začátku, what the fuck? Talent level +1. 6 consecutive shots with a bow. Okay. Riptide. Found that's affected by Riptide will suffer hydro damage. Teyvat actually varies way. Damage dealt. An arrow fully charged will deal hydro damage and apply the Riptide status. Damage dealt in the Riptide way will consider normal attack damage. Riptide flash full charge aim shot that hits opponent. Consecutive bouts of damage. Riptide burst, defeating the opponent to pay the Riptide critical hydro burst by opponents. Okay. To je hodně komplexní. Master of Weaponry. Increases your own party members normal attack level by 1. Takže to prostě celý partě zvyšuje tohleto +1. What the... Why? Jo, když není v partě, tak jenom sobě. Takže skill Foul Legacy Raging Tide. Unleashes a set of weaponry made of pure water, dealing hydro damage to surrounding opponents and entering melee stance. In this stance, target has normal and charge attacks are converted to hydro damage that cannot be overridden by any other infusion. A dá mu to celý normal attack a charge attack popisek. 6 consecutive hydro strikes. Consume certain amount of stamina to unleash a cross slash, dealing hydro damage. Riptide slash. Hitting an opponent by Riptide with a melee attack unleashes Riptide slash. After 30 seconds or when the ability is unleashed again, this skill will end. The target will return to its range stance and this ability will enter cooldown. The longer Tataga stays in his melee stance, the longer the cooldown. If he returns to a range stance, if the return to the range stance occurs automatically, the cooldown is even longer. He chose the bow as his weapon precisely to overcome his weakness with it, but a serious fight demands that he gets serious. Takže se dal na luk, jako vzal do ruky luk, protože měl slabinu s bojema na dálku, tak si vzal luk, aby dokázal taky bojovat na dálku. Ale když je potřeba boj zblízka, tak je schopen bojovat zblízka. A ultina, Havoc Obliteration. Performs different attacks based on what stance Tartaglia is in when casting. Okay. Range stance, Flash of Havoc. Swiftly fires a hydro-imbued magic arrow, dealing AoE hydro damage and applying Riptide status. Returns a portion of its energy cost after use. Takže to je kdo má ten útok. Já si nemůžu vzpomenout, kdo má ten útok. Někdo má ten útok, že prostě vystřelí. Jo, to má Aloy. Že ona jako svoji ultinu vystřelí ledový šíp a on ten šíp vybouchne v AoE elemental damage. Takže on má úplně to samý, co ona, akorát hydro verzi. A ještě to aplikuje ten Riptide status, což vůbec je příliš složitý, než abych to pochopil tak ráz na raz. Melee stance, Light of Obliteration. Performs a slash with a large AoE, dealing massive hydro damage to all surrounding opponents, which triggers Riptide Blast. Multiple water is hit an opponent affected by Riptide, gets the Riptide status, deals out hydro damage. Russian water is seen in its snowy homeland. Perhaps his ability to command water is due to his understanding of just how precious it is. A jeho pasivky. Za lehký upgrade, extends Riptide duration. A za maxování, target is in foul, tag is Raging Tide, neboli melee stance. On dealing critical hit, normal charge attacks apply the Riptide status. Okay. Jako tohle je jako docela chudý, jako what? Ještě to phase 1 a ne phase 2, jak to většinou bývá. OK. Sure. A je to ještě jedna věc, kterou pro to můžeme udělat. zajít sem a udělat si takový menší preview, co jeho umění, bojový umění obnáší.
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
AOE seknutí před sebe.
Riptide.
OK. Jo, jasně. Se o milimetr netrefím a hned to je prostě zablokovaný. Já s tím nebudu bojovat, já se prostě počkám. Nope.
You can run, but you can't hide. Tidal wave.
Charge attacky nejsou až tak efektivně jako catching, ale ujde to. Moje recenze na něj a na ten jeho standardní playstyle. Jeho vodní lukaření je asi tak dobrý možná jenom na střílení puzzlových pilířů, který potřebují vodní aktivaci. Jinak je to relativně useless. Ale ten jeho melee stance jako je totálně killer. A když ještě máte k tomu něco, co s tou vodou může elementárně synchronizovat, tak on dává ten vodní damage konstantně. Takže může toho tak naplno využít a prostě dávat totální čočky. Takže co se týče melee stancu, totální killer a jeho šípový stance je totálně jako totální zklamání. Jeho ranged stance s lukem je asi tak useful jako Ember. Ale jeho melee stance rozhodně stojí za to, takže I'll take him. Ještě se samozřejmě poradím s fandom Wikipedii, co si o něm oni myslí a podle toho finalizuju nějak celkový výsledek. Klemnu si jeho specifické věci, nějaký primagemy navíc. No. A to bude pro dnešní díl všechno. Už je to úplně všechno. Děkuji, že jste se dívali na tento díl a s touhle bombou se s vámi loučím. Takže to bude všechno a dobrou noc.